Hey guys, this is Ultra Simmo. Who is Ultra Simmo? Well, I'm Ultra Simmo, alright? I'm a DJ, hype man, radio personality. Been doing my thing for over 10 years now, so I have a little bit of experience, just a little bit of experience as a DJ. So this video is going to be giving you 5 of my tips towards being a great DJ. Of course, there are more tips, and I think if you stick to the end of the video, I might give you a bonus tip also. But of course, this right here is 5 tips towards being a great DJ. A lot of people want to be a DJ, and I've been a DJ for a while now, and a whole lot of people have been asking me, hey Simmo, give me some tips now, give me some information, give me some advice. So this is my advice to you. Alright, so we're gonna start it off real simple, alright? Now, the first thing you need to know as a DJ is you need to know your equipment. You need to learn your equipment inside out, alright? Whether you're playing on turntables like these, whether you're playing on CD players, whether you're playing on a controller, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to learn this stuff inside out, alright? If you're a laptop DJ like myself, whatever program you use, Serato, whether you're using Scratch Live, if you use Record Box, whether you DJ with USBs, with CDs, or even if you use Tractor or something else like that, right? You need to learn that program, or you need to learn it inside out. You have to know it. Because as a DJ, Murphy's Law is true. Murphy's Law? What's Murphy's Law? Well, Murphy's Law is whatever can go wrong will go wrong. Alright, so at the end of the day, you need to know how to maneuver and how to get through things properly and how to troubleshoot and make sure you understand your equipment so that if something starts to sound crazy, you know how to fix that as soon as possible. Alright, so that's tip number 1. Learn your equipment inside out. Time for tip number 2, and that is your library is your ammunition. The songs that you have are what get people moving. So you need to ensure you have the right ammunition for the right crowd. If you need to play for a wedding, you need to make sure that you have the right music for a wedding. If you need to play for an EDM festival, you need to make sure you have the right music for an EDM festival. If you're playing on a radio for top 40, you need to make sure you have your Justin Bieber and your Taylor Swift. If you know that you're playing in a drum and bass session, you need to make sure that you have the appropriate music. Make sure you have the appropriate ammunition. And the thing is, as a DJ, you can get special versions, remixes, all different types of things to make your sound unique. And these days, the crazy thing is, you can make your own. You can use your own style and create your own ammunition. Basically, if you like a song, you can find a way to remix it. You can mash it up with another song. You can take an instrumental here and turn it over here. You can play something from old and bring it to something new. And hey, you can put your own style and swing on it. Even if you're not technically sound enough to do that, you can just download stuff from the internet. You can search, you can go in a record pool, you can get the right stuff, you can go on SoundCloud and these other places, and you can get remixes to sound perfect. Something that I've done is that a clip from Kevin Hart, it goes like this.
She wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready. Basically, I've incorporated that into my DJing to the point where I play that as one of my samples whilst I'm DJing as my intro, and people go crazy when they hear it.
She wasn't ready.
And people go crazy. So, your library is your ammunition. So make sure you have the right ammunition and you'll be good to go. Alright guys, time for tip number 3. And tip number 3 is, as a DJ, you have to learn how to read the crowd. Right, so what do I mean by learning to read the crowd? You have to understand who is there, how old they are, if it's more men, more women, what type of crowd is it? Is it a Latin crowd? Is it an EDM crowd? You have to understand and learn to read the crowd. Read the people so that you can then understand or predict what they want to hear. Quick note, to be a great DJ, you have to know what the people didn't even know they wanted to hear. Think of that. You have to be able to play what they didn't even know that they wanted to hear. Think about it. Alright, so on reading the crowd, I'll give you this great piece of advice that an older DJ gave to me a few years ago. And I think that it's something that's been helping me ever since he gave me this piece of advice. He told me, look for 3 or 4 people in the party. And ideally, look for 3 or 4 people that you can identify as, hey, they came here to party. And challenge yourself to keep on looking at them throughout the night and make sure that they never stop dancing. So you can pick the hot girl in the corner there. You can pick the person that's celebrating a birthday over there. You can pick the socialite in the back there. You can pick the person in VIP over there. You can pick the bartender serving drinks behind the bar. Keep looking at those 4 or 5 people throughout the duration of your performance and make sure that at any given time, all of them are dancing. If you realize that 2 or 3 of them are on their phone scrolling, switch it up immediately. They are the key indicators to if you're doing great or if you're bombing. And you don't ever want to bomb as a DJ. Alright? So make sure and learn to read the crowd. Alright guys, time for tip number 4. We almost done already. Alright, well let's get to it, alright? Tip number 4 to me is you have to learn how to network. So a lot of DJs have this type of loner mentality and this loner attitude. But that cannot and will not work for you guys in this day and age of technology and of course social networking. So what you need to do is ensure not necessarily that you suck up to people, but hey, make sure that you're good with people and especially other DJs. Now, I'm not saying to go kiss up under every single DJ and be a suck up to every other DJ. No, I'm not saying that. But don't burn bridges. Make sure that you are good with people because one truth about DJing, and I can tell you this from DJing for over 10 years now, is that other DJs can determine if and when you get bookings. It is a plain fact. Now, I'm not saying that you should befriend every single DJ, but at the end of the day, if you don't have a reason to be angry or bad with anybody, then be cool. Smile with somebody, give them a shake hand, give them a dab, give them a like on Instagram, give them a share on the SoundCloud. Do something. Be cool with people. Because at the end of the day, the relationships that you build with people are what will take you forward as a DJ. Yeah, not only with other DJs, but promoters, with socialites, people in the industry. You have to understand that if you want to be great as a DJ, you can be great right here, but you'll never go anywhere. You have to be able to communicate with people, be personable, and network. So that's my 4th tip. Learn how to network. Time for tip number 5. And tip number 5 is simple. Practice, 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 and practice some more. It's just as simple as that. You need to be able to play for any situation and play for any crowd. And the way to get ready for that is to practice. Now, practicing takes different routes. What I do is I visualize when I practice. So sometimes I visualize that I'm in a dancehall party. So I have to play 10, 15 songs in a row to keep girls dancing a certain way. Then I visualize that I'm in an EDM festival. So I have to make sure that I can put together 10, 15, 20 songs to keep the crowd's energy high and everybody raving. Then I can be like, alright, I'll put myself in a situation whereby I want to play 10 Drake songs in a row or all the latest hip hop. So I have to visualize and practice and put things in place so that I can execute if ever I need to. So practice. Put yourself in different situations as a DJ. You may be DJing for a Sweet 16. You may be DJing for a club, for a bar, for a wedding. Put yourself in different situations as a DJ and practice accordingly. That way, when you're out there in the real world, people are listening to you, it's easy. Just like that, you could be great. Alright, so guys, those are my 5 tips and ways to be a great DJ. But hold on, let me give you guys a bonus.
You win!
Everybody who stuck till the end of the video. It's like a Marvel movie. Alright, so my extra tip for you is, if you want to be a great DJ, you have to understand your role. As the rock says, know your role and shut your mouth. If you're an opening DJ, you have a role. If you're a warm-up DJ, you have a role. If you're the primetime DJ, you have a role. If you're the closing DJ, you have a role. Nobody wants to walk into an event hearing the hardest of hardcore music and the hardest and the biggest songs right now. People want to walk into stuff that they're familiar with, they're comfortable with, they're cool with, but nobody wants to hear their favorite song exactly when they're walking into a venue. Because then, by the time they're ready to explode with energy, there's nothing for them. They want to hear their favorite song at the right time. So if you're an opener, play accordingly. I'm not saying to be boring, but there's a whole set of music that you guys can play. Alright, so go back, do your research, look for your music, organize your music. As I said, your music is your ammunition, so make sure and pick out your music from before and understand your role in an event. It could be an event, it could be radio, it could be anything. Understand your role. So imagine you're at a wedding, and this actually happened the time I was at a wedding. I wasn't DJing, and the DJ is playing breakup songs at a wedding. What? How could you be doing that? If it's a wedding, you have to play appropriately. So play love songs. And then as you go along, you get into the party and everybody can enjoy themselves. So understand your role. That's my 5th plus 1 tip, I guess, in this video. If you love this video, let me know. Put it down in the comments. And of course, you can always shout out whatever country you guys are from, alright? Ultra Simmo, I'll be back with another video for you guys real soon. Till then, make sure, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, jump into the comments, say what you need to say, and of course, you can follow me up on Instagram, on SoundCloud, on podcasts, iTunes, I'm everywhere. Ultra Simmo, alright? Simple, just Ultra Simmo, alright? So till the next time, guys, Ultra Simmo is gone.
She wasn't ready.